Storytelling serves as a profound medium to connect individuals within and across historical eras, cultures, and communities by utilizing timeless and universal elements that resonate across these settings. George Orwell's novel, Animal Farm, an allegory of the Russian Revolution, exemplifies this concept through its anthropomorphic depiction of a group of farm animals who overthrow their human farmer in hopes of creating an egalitarian society. As the narrative unfolds, the animals attempt to establish a new system of governance, brings to light broader themes and issues such as power, corruption, and inequality. These themes extend beyond the specific setting of the farm, connecting with readers from various historical contexts, cultural backgrounds, and community structures. By addressing universal human experiences, Orwell's work illustrates the enduring ability of storytelling to unite individuals across different contexts and experiences. Storytelling connects individuals within and across historical eras by utilizing timeless elements prevalent in any historical period. This idea is clearly presented in Orwell's novel, Animal Farm, which serves as an allegory of the Russian Revolution and Soviet Union. An example clearly being illustrated when Napoleon, a power-hungry pig on the farm representing Joseph Stalin, utilizes feast dogs to eliminate his opposition, Snowball, another influential pig who represents Leon Trotsky, to assume leadership. At this, there was a terrible baying sound outside, and 9 enormous dogs wearing brass-studded collars came bounding into the barn. They dashed straight for Snowball, who only sprang from his place just in time to escape their snapping jaws. In a moment, he was out of the door, and they were after him. The intended effect of allegorizing parallels the Soviet Union context of how Stalin used force to overcome Trotsky to assume leadership of the USSR, due to the conflicting ambitions for the future of Russia. This excerpt presents how storytelling can connect individuals within a historical era, as Animal Farm serves as an allegory of the Soviet Union through its symbolization of the political figures during the time and the historical context of the era, enabling the novel to establish a connection for those living during the Soviet era at the time through the shared themes present. Storytelling can not only connect individuals within a historical era, but across it too by incorporating a variety of themes shared and prevalent across many eras. Orwell clearly presents this idea in his novel when Squealer, the spokesperson of Napoleon, manipulates and lies to the animals for the benefit of the pigs. He states, "Snowball was in league with Jones from the very start. He was Jones' secret agent all this time. It has all been proven by documents which he left behind him, for which we have only just discovered." Squealer's implementation of propaganda serves purpose to portray Snowball as a common enemy to deceive the animals into working harder and together because of the belief they face a unified threat. The utilization of propaganda portrayed is not only prevalent during the Soviet Union at the time, but is present through various historical eras, such as World War I and II, the Cold War, and even the modern era today, thus exhibiting how storytelling can connect individuals even across historical eras through the use of lasting elements shared amongst them. This notion is shared other various times in the novel as well, another example being Napoleon's rule over Animal Farm, characterized by the use of food through his guard dogs. This is clearly seen when Napoleon establishes himself and the pigs as the main authority on the farm after chasing Snowball away, and when faced with voices of disapproval, Napoleon's guard dogs intimidate them into silence. 4 young porkers in the front row uttered shrill squeals of disapproval, and all 4 of them sprang to their feet and began speaking at once. But suddenly, the dogs sitting around Napoleon let out deep, menacing growls, and the pigs fell silent and sat down again. The use of personification highlights Napoleon's authoritarian rule, which is characterized by tactics of fear, which is seen in leaderships of other historical eras beyond that of Joseph Stalin's, such as that of Adolf Hitler, Mao Zedong, and Saddam Hussein. Once again, underscoring how storytelling can connect individuals across different historical eras, which in this case is due to the fear-mongering tactics utilized by the leaders irrespective of the time period which they lived in. Hence, the events exhibited in Orwell's novel Animal Farm present how storytelling can connect individuals both within and across historical eras through the utilization of timeless elements prevalent within them. Storytelling connects individuals within and across cultures by exploring enduring themes and cultural elements that resonate within and across them. A culture is a collective set of beliefs, customs, traditions, and social behaviors that characterize a group of people or a society. An example clearly being highlighted in George Orwell's Animal Farm is the allegorizing of the Russian culture under the rule of the Soviet Union, which was heavily characterized by communism. This communist culture is clearly present in Animal Farm when the animals establish the system they name animalism, which as a clear allegory follows the same principles of communism. All habits of man are evil, and above all, no animal must tyrannize over his own kind. Weak or strong, clever or simple, we are all brothers. No animal must ever kill any other animal. All animals are equal. By employing allegory, a clear parallel is drawn between Soviet communism and animalism. as its principles establish all animals as equal, regardless of their abilities or status, clearly mirroring the communist culture taking place during the Soviet rule of Russia, in which the abolishment of hierarchical systems resulted in a system of equality with no regard of social status or ability. This excerpt presents how storytelling can connect individuals within a culture, as the formation of animalism serves as an allegory of communism, a significant Russian culture taking place under Soviet rule. Thus, the system of animalism present in Orwell's novel forms a connection to those living under the communist culture of Russia under the Soviet Union at the time. However, storytelling is not only limited by the ability to connect individuals within a culture, but across them too. By addressing universal themes present throughout many cultures, storytelling is able to connect individuals across cultures despite their conflicting beliefs and differences. Orwell clearly exhibits this notion in Animal Farm, an example being exhibited by the formation of a societal class and hierarchy being established on the farm. Somehow, it seemed as though the farm had grown richer without making the animals themselves any richer, except of course for the pigs and dogs. The use of irony highlights the betrayal of the original principles of animalism, as the formation of a societal hierarchy present on the farm benefiting the pigs and dogs exclusively clearly mirrors the real themes of corruption and societal class structures found throughout several cultures. As the pigs and dogs represent the ruling class, benefiting disproportionately from the labor of the other animals who represent the working class. By utilizing such themes shared amongst many cultures regardless of the differing beliefs and actions, Orwell's novel is able to exhibit how storytelling is able to connect individuals both within and across cultures. This notion is shared other various times in the novel as well, as the theme of power and corruption present throughout several cultures is highlighted far more explicitly in the final words of the novel, which read, "The creatures outside looked from pig to man, and from man to pig, and from pig to man again, but it's already impossible to tell which was which." Another use of irony once again exemplifies the power and corruption that betrayed the original principles of Animal Farm, as the notion of all animals being equal and the principles of animalism no longer remained, and the pigs had become indistinguishable from the humans that they originally overthrew due to their oppression, adopting the capitalistic methods benefiting those that adopt a social class hierarchy while exploiting the labor of the other animals. This theme of power and corruption through the betrayal of original ideals and exploitation of the working class presented in Orwell's novel are prevalent and shared among several characters, irrespective of their differing beliefs and traditions, exhibiting how storytelling can connect individuals within and across cultures by exploring enduring themes and cultural elements shared within and across them. Storytelling can connect individuals within and across communities by highlighting central elements and factors prevalent within them. Unlike culture, which is primarily defined by beliefs and customs rather than the people, communities are formed by groups of individuals with aligning interests and collaborative efforts. George Orwell's Animal Farm highlights the significance of community and the importance of collaboration and companionship. One such case is clearly exhibited through the work the animals put into the farm, as all the animals collectively collaborate to the well-being of it. Every animal, down to the humblest, worked at turning the hay and gathering it. Even the ducks and hens toiled for all day in the sun, carrying tiny wisps of hay in their beaks. Orwell's use of personification emphasizes the important elements of collaboration and companionship found within a community that are essential for its stability. This portrayal in Animal Farm highlights the universal elements found in real communities, demonstrating how storytelling can connect individuals within and across communities by highlighting common factors shared within them, irrespective of their interests or goals. Animal Farm also illustrates factors that contribute to the downfall of the community, causing debates and divisions, an example clearly being highlighted in the animosity between Snowball and Napoleon, the two leaders of Animal Farm. Snowball and Napoleon were by far the most active in debates, but it was noticed that these two were never in agreement. Whatever suggestion either of them made, the other one could be counted on to oppose it. The implementation of foreshadowing highlights how the discord between leaders illustrates how internal conflicts and debates within a community can disrupt its collaboration and companionship while leading to its downfall, which later occurs in the novel. This excerpt from Animal Farm eliminates the factors contributing to the decline of a community, which resonate with those of the real world. It demonstrates how storytelling can connect individuals within and across communities by highlighting negative factors that lead to its downfall. By reflecting on those themes, individuals may recognize parallels in their own experiences or use the narrative to navigate and prevent similar outcomes, highlighting the role of storytelling in connecting individuals within and across communities, emphasizing the significance of prioritizing collaboration and companionship. Overall, by highlighting central elements and factors prevalent in both the prosperity and downfall of a community, storytelling can connect individuals both within and across them. In conclusion, storytelling remains a vital tool for connecting individuals across historical eras, cultures, and communities by addressing universal themes. George Orwell's Animal Farm exemplifies this by exploring themes such as power, corruption, and equality through its anthropomorphic tale of farm animals striving for an egalitarian society. The novel's depiction of the Russian Revolution not only offers insights into its specific historical context of the Soviet Union, but also extends its relevance to various other periods and cultures. By focusing on shared human experiences, Orwell's narrative demonstrates how storytelling can transcend specific settings and create connections among diverse cultural groups. Through its display of collaboration, division, and struggle for equality, Animal Farm shows how storytelling can unite individuals, highlighting common struggles and aspirations that persist across different times and communities. Orwell's Animal Farm clearly exhibits the role and ability of storytelling in connecting people, regardless of their backgrounds or circumstances.